Good morning. Let's talk for a moment about two brothers. Not a fable, not a myth, but a story so primal, so etched into the human condition that it feels less like something we read and more like something we remember. Cain and Abel. We know the headline, the first jealousy, the first murder. But I want to suggest to you today that the murder was simply the final, physical consequence of something that began much earlier, in a place much deeper. It began in the heart. And the central question of their story is the central question for us. What is the true offering your heart is bringing to your work, your relationships, your life? The Bible tells us Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil. Abel brought the best portions of the firstborn of his flock. We often get hung up on the what fruits versus meat, but the text hints at the how, the posture, the heart. Cain's offering came from a sense of obligation. This is what I do. I farm. So here, take some. It was transactional. It was checking a box. Abel's offering came from a place of sacrificial honor. This is what I have, and I want to give you the first and the best. It was relational. God's response wasn't arbitrary favoritism. He was reading the covering letter attached to each offering. One heart said, "This is what I have to give." The other whispered, "This is who I give it to." Your first consequence of the heart, your inner posture dictates the outer reception. You can go through the motions of your career, your parenting, your art, your fitness. You can bring the fruit, but if your heart is merely obligated, just going through the motions, the world and even your own spirit will register a lack of authenticity. It will feel hollow, because it is. What you are building is not just a project. You are building an altar, and what you place on it tells the story of your heart. Here's the moment that defines everything. Cain is angry. His face is downcast. He is seen in his resentment. And God does an extraordinary thing. He doesn't punish him. He gives him a warning, a roadmap out of the darkness. He says, "If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must master it." This is the critical fork in the road. The consequence of a heart turning sour is not immediate disaster. It is a divine warning, an invitation to course correct. Cain's heart heard the warning and said no. He refused to master it. He refused to examine his own offering, his own motive. He refused the harder inner work of aligning his heart with what was right. Instead, he focused on the external, his brother, the perceived injustice, the comparison. Your second consequence of the heart, an unmastered emotion, will master you. That resentment you nurse, that jealousy you compare with, that sense of unfairness you rehearse. It's not passive. It's crouching. It has desire. And it waits for you to stop paying attention so it can pounce. The heart that refuses to listen to its own warning system is building a prison for itself. We all know what happens next. Cain lures Abel to the field. The place of their work, their offering, becomes the place of ultimate destruction. The heart's poison culminates in an irreversible act. But the most chilling line comes after. God asks, "Where is your brother Abel?" And Cain, now fully shaped by the consequence of his heart, speaks the mantra of the disconnected, self-justified heart. Am I my brother's keeper? When your heart hardens, it doesn't just hurt you. It severs your connections. It makes you a stranger to responsibility, to love, to community. The final consequence isn't just the act. It's the isolation that follows. Cain is condemned to be a restless wanderer. He is, forever, running from the echo of his own heart's choice. But this story isn't just about Cain. You and I are in a field every single day. Our workplace is a field. Our home is a field. Our social circle is a field. And we are constantly bringing an offering. What is the posture of your heart as you enter your field today? Are you bringing some of your effort or the best of your focus? Are you motivated by obligation, I have to, or by honor and love, I get to? When you feel your countenance fall to jealousy, the resentment, the frustration, do you hear the warning, or do you feed the beast crouching at your door? Are you your brothers, your sisters, your teammates, your family's keeper? Or are you building a world that is only about you? The incredible hope in this ancient story is that the warning is real. The consequence is not instant. There is a space, a gap, between the downcast face and the field. That gap is called grace. It's the chance to master it, to change the offering of your heart. Today, before you act, examine your offering. Not just the task, the heart behind the task. Bring the first of your energy, not the last. Bring the best of your attention, not the scraps. When anger comes, master it with truth. When jealousy knocks, answer with gratitude for your own path. Choose to be your brother's keeper. Build up, don't tear down, because your heart is the architect of your life. It is building either a sanctuary or a prison. It is cultivating either a garden or a field of blood. The choice, the mastery, the offering is yours. Make it an offering that honors not just what you do, but who you are becoming. Go into your field today and bring an offering worthy of you. Thank you for watching.